Hi there, I'm Christina J. From the HEROICIS shows, E.P.I.C. Talk Show, and also the WHO Organization for Women and Children on their way to healing and recovery on planet Earth. I'm the founder of WHO Organization for Women and Children on their way to healing and recovery, and this project I started in 2016. It is to help women and children, like in Russia, where there's 12,000 women a year that's just been beaten up by men and bleeding down on the floor, and they still need to prove it to a police officer, and even if they can get there, they are fortunate. Places like Arabia, where and across the world really, it's not only in those places, everywhere, in Africa, even in the United States of America, and Asia, and Europe, and Antarctica. And I'm not joking about these things, they are serious. However, I received word today at Time magazine that Angelina Jolie and is it Andri Zaloy or something, excuse her, I'm not sure of your surname, that there is, if someone has some advice regarding situation currently on planet Earth, coronavirus, that one must give word through regarding education for children and what to do. Now, a few years back, I built a site called Orpha, Nigeria Orpha, and the site I could make available for you to see and how you can move forward. However, it's regarding how to also in funds for an organization for children, teaches them sustainability, it's educational, teaches them about nature and the plants, and it teaches them how to be responsible and make their own living and make their own way, and then have days where they can sell these plants to the general public. This is obviously prior to the coronavirus, and coronavirus is not going to be lasting for the next century like that straight. So people will come out of their houses again, and they can see that right through, as I have it on Nigeria Orpha. However, Nigeria Orpha site and how I put it together can work as well for the current at hand, and some more information I put through to you now. So thank you kindly for hearing what I'm about to say. Currently on planet Earth it's like this, okay? You get different sections, like you get a high class, a middle class, and really people, poverty, like rural areas, and then you get just homeless people. So what I'm saying here is, where we find ourselves on planet Earth right now, how it is, there's really two classes of people. It's a technology class and a rural class. And say, even in a place like somewhere up in Africa, where there's usually technology at hand, but limited to, maybe they must still turn a power source to have it pull through straight so they can have some technology happening. That becomes a rural area where it was a technology area. Say everything has to go across the world where technology is not going to be no more like that, working through right straight, so that person can view the internet and go online and all these things we have at hand, or in hand rather, and to availability, then the whole world will fall under rural category, a rural category. So currently, let's face it, there's two categories. There's a technology and a rural category. So what to do regarding education? So it's very simple. When we look at the technology area, excuse me, we pull it through like this. So you deliver okay, so there's 5 days a week children go to school, okay? This is the curriculum, this is what they learn. So they must still continue to learn. Their parents are working, maybe they can't do all of that, so the child must go forward and move forward. Now, this is, I'm first and foremost speaking of technology curriculum category. So those children across borders should receive a package saying, okay, this is the curriculum. So every day they to open their device and see their work through straight. Grab a pen and paper, Don't be lazy now, hey, old school, hey, pen and paper, start writing. Down your homework, this is the tasks, then you kindly do it daily. And on the same day, they have to do a recording and proof of the work that they've done it on that day. That box gets the work gets submitted pretty much like a visa to the United States, the online, like you tick it and you can see the submission date and all these things. So it teaches responsibility, complete responsibility, and it takes pressure off the parents as well. However, each household to their own. Hey, there's a whole different long story there to pull things through there. Focusing on the child and education currently. So this is how the technology sector category in education for children can be pulled through. And there's something regarding what I'll say just now in the rural that will pull through to technology as well. So to get to the rural area of education, so these people are out there, they have no availability to the internet to make things as simple as that and as easy as that. Now what will have to happen here, one person will have to go into field and do a delivery of how it's been done. You guys know how you do it, however, this is what I see, right? So, they fully dressed, their goggles, their face masks, the whole thing, and as they enter, say there's 1 million children and parents standing there. I'm speaking at the large quantity because it makes it simpler to grasp than when it's only a household of 10 or a group of 100. So, though I'll explain it to you now, then a big screen gets set up. And as the people enter prior, they must also dress up and be fully clothed to receive the educational package. Big screen, run on, everything is set up, and in their native tongue, it's already been done, what I'm about to say, so they can grasp what's happening. They should know what's happening. It's important. And so it comes through, this is what's happening. Now this is what's happening. The child in the rural area, according to curriculum and all of this, they get what they should have. However, to keep them responsible, teach them responsibility as well, and see what's going on in the home ground, that everything is okay. So what I'm saying now gets translated into the rural tongue, obviously properly done. They get seeds. So there's 30 days, say they school 5, 10, 15, 20 or 25 days. They go to school. In a month, there's 25 packets of seeds, all right? 20 for each and every day. The seeds differ. This is a chili plant. This is a herb, rosemary. These are potato bulbs, but those are bulbs. Get what I'm saying? So it's seeds, different, basil, rocket, all of these seeds and things you can sow and grow, trees and things like that in nature. And then, whether they receive one of these old school cameras, not anything you can turn back, view, delete, and play around with. You basically click of the button and it captures what you focused on to capture. So the child every day is responsibility, get the package, there is it, and this is your responsibility each and every day. This work needs to be completed, right? Also pen and paper, hey, get it down straight, do homework, and then there it is, okay? All the work that needs to be done. And with this, there's a time to plant seeds. So as they plant seeds, it teaches them responsibility also. So now even when they sell the trees, they can sell it for money later, make a living, use it in the home for cooking. It teaches so many things, though to focus. Now, after they've completed their task, each and every day there's a picture to be colored by each child. I'm talking young children, maybe, or picture they color and write a few words or do a tiny sketch. Talking young children, obviously for the older kids, there'll be more, they can also color a picture. I'm thinking, hey, Imagine those it's almost 17, 15. They'll be laughing. Well, they can write a short summary every day. How's that one? Short summary every day. And though it gets captured in the moment with a date, their paperwork done, that one click of the button, that film needs to get developed once it reaches back. And then you can see each and everything of the child as well, what's been happening. And then on the last day prior to returning to school official, then the child gets to do a sketch drawing, coloring, drawing, all of these things. And writers, for children that can't write yet, it's like that. Those that can write, a short summary. And then about the whole time at home, what they've learned, the seeds they were learning about, what it would talk. So just a few lines on each. When they return back to school, all of that gets submitted to the teacher on day of arrival to school. So then what happens next? On arrival at school, okay, now they get the exact same sheet. And they must do the exact same thing that they did the last day. Summarize, though away from home, on their own right there. That gets submitted all together and you can see clear. What are you going to see clear? You're going to see the truth. Is the child been abused there, manipulated there? Is everything okay at the house? Because you see, each and every seed speaks of each and everything, like every day a child has gone through. There's a lot of educational things on this. However, yeah, so all of this, the parents must hear, and it is for their best as well. And if anyone then needs assistance, help, they must say so, hey, but to abuse a child is not okay. Yeah, hey, the law will be dealing with them, obviously. So the bottom line is they can get help. But this is about the child and the child's well-being at a time like this as well, and where families can stand together and actually rise together. And so yeah, and then there the world turns, hey. So what I said about the seeds, at the house is the same story. They start to garden and they do their seeds and they do the same summary and they pull it through like that. Why? Well, you'll see as you do it, how you learn. And yeah, so from myself, Christina J. God bless, and I hope it helps you all, Angelina Jolie and Audrey and all of you that's doing such amazing work across the world to help children in education. And I know quite a few of people across the world in the Star League. Hi, hey. They have such hearts, beautiful beating for the children and the people. And each of you, God bless you, and kindly continue on your work, eh? You each keep walking tall on your tall love work. Excuse me. God bless.